Look, I don't even know where to start, so I'm just gonna fucking read you guys the numbers. Excuse my language. I'm gonna try to refrain from name calling beyond the basic references to the Democratic Party as being just like total derelicts of their duty, total derelicts of their duty. Look, and I get it. If you're paying attention, you're gonna say, yeah, but a bunch of polls are now showing Joe Biden leading. Blah blah freaking blah. It doesn't matter. It does not matter when this number is what it is. If July is anything like this, if August is anything like this, if May was anything like this, right? Any other month is anything like this, he has no chance of winning. By the way, neither does any other generic Dem at the top of the ticket. They're not going to win in this case. I'm going to read to you what's going on here. You can just look, you can just decide for yourself. Okay? Up until I saw this, I said anyone saying it's impossible to beat Donald Trump is an idiot because we haven't lost to him yet. We haven't lost it other than 2016 when he weaseled his way in there after losing by 3 million votes. By the way, Republicans lost everywhere else. Senate, the House, freaking governors, the legislatures, all over the place. And he still weaseled his way in there. But we drubbed him in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. You ain't doing nothing if these numbers hold. I'll just read it to you. I'll read it to you. We'll go down the list, and you can see how Jover it is. Voter registration changes. This is 1 month. June 2024. 1 month. Alaska, plus 198 for Republicans, minus 59 for Democrats, plus 9,409 for independents and third parties. Okay, that's not really a battleground state, but let's go to Nevada. Let's go to Nevada. Plus 4,121 for Republicans, plus 2,390 for the Democratic Party, plus 11,000 for independents and third parties. And if you say, where are you going with this, Mike? This doesn't sound too bad. You'll see. Let's go to Florida. Let's go to Florida. Florida is gone forever. Florida is gone. I don't think people understand. Well, okay, I'll just read it to you. Plus 23,666 for Republicans, minus 522 for Democrats? How the fuck is that possible? That you lose registered voters in the state of Florida? How is that even mathematically possible? Okay, you say, well, you know what? I guess it's Republicans. Maybe they're purging voter rolls. Okay. Plus 15,676 for independents and third-party voters in Florida. They must not be purging too much. Let's go to North Carolina. By the way, the Democratic Party is trying to win the governorship there 3 times in a row. They won in 2016. That's one of the states I was talking about. By the way, they won the governorship in West Virginia in 2016. Even. Right? They won in 2020 in North Carolina. They're trying to win it again against, by the way, a right-wing lunatic that this guy wants death squads. I mean, he's just freaking frothing at the mouth. Look, it's hard for him to leave the freaking college buffet, but you get what I'm saying. We know what he wants. North Carolina. Let's go to North Carolina, a state that should always be in play. Plus 15,159 for Republicans. Minus 915 for the Democratic Party. Plus 55,961 for third parties and independents. You ain't never winning there again. You're never winning there again. You're never, unless the candidate is just a North Carolina boy, and that's what they want, Democratic or otherwise. You are never, ever, ever going to win there as president, right? Now let's go to Pennsylvania. Somewhere that the Democratic Party should never lose. They shouldn't lose 1 second to Republicans here. They shouldn't lose 1 second, minute, hour, day, week, month, year. They should never, ever, ever be in question. It should be total domination. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It should be a joke. It should be a fucking joke that right-wingers even want to get something going here. Let's check this shit out. Plus 9,035 for Republicans, minus 240 for the Democratic Party. That means you didn't even gain net 1 per day in the entire fucking Keystone State. Excuse me, I just can't stop. I just can't stop. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lift a finger to help these fucking bums beat the right wing this year at all. I'm not going to do anything unless they switch this trend. Take it seriously. Say, you know what? We don't really want to lose to these guys. Take it seriously. Let me see what you got. Take it seriously. All the time, energy, and money people are putting in for you. Where the fuck did it all go? Where's the... By the way, people were a little upset that I flipped out on Jamal Bowman and some of these other idiots. Where did the money go? You got the bag. You got a bag. You got a suitcase or two. You walked out the back with a suitcase or two. None of us got a bag. None of us got an envelope. We didn't get an envelope. We didn't get a thank you card. Okay, we didn't get a hello, goodbye. We got a kick in the fucking ass and tossed out the door. That's about what's going on here. Where the fuck did the money go? Okay. Independents and third parties, plus 15,200. That's from Pennsylvania having automatic voter registration now. Very telling. Now that Pennsylvania has automatic voter registration at DMVs when you're getting a new ID or a new driver's license or replacing one or whatever, automatic. It's automatic. Nobody is signing up for your party. The party that did that. The party that got that pass. Nobody is signing up for your party because they don't want the stench on them. They don't want the stench on them. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want the stench on them. They want nothing to do with you. You're fucking repulsive. You're disgusting to them. You are losing to Nazis and Confederates. They're registering more voters than you. People who defend the heritage of those lunatics tooth and nail. Tooth and nail. And you are losing to them in the state that broke their back. Okay, at least for one of them. That is amazing. That is amazing. Look at Rhode Island. Check this out. Minus 189 for Republicans. Minus 2,795 for the Democratic Party. Look, there are like 23 states here. I could go over them all. I'm not going to bore you guys. Okay, check this out. The total change for all 23 of these states is plus 106,983 for the Republican Party. I'll read off the states for you. Check it out. Alaska, Colorado, Delaware, Florida, Idaho, Iowa, Kentucky. By the way, Kentucky plus 4,947 for the Republicans, minus 1,700 for the Democratic Party. Plus 12,000 in Iowa, minus 2,000 for Dems. Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Oregon, plus 1,300 for Republicans, minus 570 for the Dems. Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Utah, West Virginia, Wyoming, plus 106,000 for Republicans, plus 1,800. Plus, you have a net gain of 1,800 in 23 states. You're fucking done, pal. You are cooked, wrapped, bagged, boxed, delivered, however you want to put it. It is Jover. You have no chance. You have no chance at all in any of these states. None of these states. You have no chance. Look, maybe I don't see Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia, and Arizona. You think they're much different? You think all of a sudden they show some competency there? Oh, please. Please, pal. Look, I know they fought tooth and nail on the ground in Arizona and Georgia, but I'm highly doubting that it is so much different than this. Wisconsin and Michigan, that it is so much different than this. They're asleep at the wheel. They took all your fucking money. They ran out the back. They didn't even give you a thank you. They didn't even give you a wave. They didn't even want to make eye contact with you. Right? Which is, look, fair enough. Most people don't, like I said, they don't want the stench on them anyway. Just take it and fucking do something with it. It's done, dude. What are you gonna do? Look, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Do whatever the hell you want.